Grace went to novitiate. Now, let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentious and pious, Mrs. Burton? There's Christina. There's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there's any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I did give her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Abbey?
Reverend Mother, I have Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, mistress of the postulants here, and mistress of the novices. They don't see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly. But she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee, her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple, she has colours in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the Abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is free.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very, very feel Marie is not an asset to the Abbey. I'd like to say a word on her behalf.
Say it, Sister Margaretta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flippant do it, will of a wind's clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep away upon this earth? Oh, how do you solve the problem like Maria? How do you hold her quickly in your hand? When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a dolly,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of the world.
She's gentle, she's wild,
She's a riddle, she's a child.
she's a headache, she's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? And will of a wind's cloud. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep away from the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a good beef in your hands?
I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria. I'd like to talk to you.
Yes. Reverend Mother, about last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you've been so kind to give me permission to leave,
Maria, it wasn't about your being late.
I must have awakened half the Abbey before Sister Margaret heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us are asleep. We could only think you'd lost your way. To be on that mountain late at night.
I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It's that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down that mountain. And I'd climb a tree and look over into your garden. And I'd see the sisters at work. and I'd hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings me to another transgression, Reverend Mother. I was singing yesterday. I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here at the Abbey there's a rule about singing.
Oh, but that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaret was always reminding me, but too late, after I started singing.
Today in the garden when you were singing at the top of your voice.
Oh, but Mother, it's that kind of song.
When I came to the window, you saw me and stopped.
Yes. It's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't have stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a little girl, and I can't quite remember it. Please?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dawn lights, when the breeze swings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Green-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dawn comes, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dawn lights, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Mother, we were both singing at the top of our voices. You're right. It is that kind of song.
And singing, it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. But Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live our lives, were you?
No, Mother. But I pray and I try.
Maria, tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God, and to do it,
Even if it's hard to accept?
even then.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is that still in the robing?
I know. Mother, I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margaret always says that when we enter the Abbey, they're worthy. Mother, why do you ask?
It seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh no, Mother, please no.
For a while only, Maria.
Oh, please don't send me away, please. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you'll return to us knowing what we expect. And that we do expect
No, but
it.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it, I promise.
Maria,
It is God's will. Where am I to go?
there's a family. A family of 7 children. You like children. You're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September. Captain Wildtrap expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man, a brave one. He was given the Maria Therese Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
Captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
He's not being sent to his battleship, Maria. God bless you, my child.
Reverend Mother,
Yes?
have I your permission to sing?
Of course.